How are you? Hello, my name is Annabelle. I thought I would jump on. I've been live every day for the past week now. Just missed the last 2 days, so you can't say every day. Just had a bit on, and yeah, my son graduated from university, which has been amazing. So I was at his graduation. So I just wanted to jump on. I have a whole lot of new followers in my account at the moment, which is amazing. So I thought I'd just jump on and say hi and welcome. I have a pinned reel at the top of my account that sort of goes through my journey, but I thought I'd just jump on and cover it again for you. For those that are new here, welcome. This is an incredible safe space. It's great. It's a really lovely account. I have really great followers. They're very interactive. And basically a lot of people are just on here because you're very much like me. That you get to this age, 53 I am. I mean, it doesn't really matter what age you're at, but you know, a lot of us get here and we sort of go, well, what's the next 20 years going to look like? And I sort of got to the age of 50. Long story short, I was divorced at the age of 32 with 4 young children. They were 5, 4, 2 and newborn, and my newborn was born severely ill and basically screamed around the clock for 12 months. So I've been on my own for over 20 years now. Sorry, not married for over 20 years, not completely on my own, but I am a single parent to my 4 gorgeous children who are all now aged between 21 and 28. So they've all grown up. We survived. But as they were growing up, I sort of, you know, I lived paycheck to paycheck, often not even paycheck. I didn't even have enough. My kids' education was paid for, which was incredible. But I never had a spare cent to my name. And so I raised the kids. I worked 2 jobs most of the time. And I don't even know how. I look back now and think how the hell I ever did that. My youngest one, by the age of about 7, I stopped counting at 50 general anesthetics for different multiple medical conditions. And so I worked as a mortgage broker for many years. And they paid me casually. I thought at the time they were doing the right thing by me, but now I look back and think they absolutely were not. But I didn't know better. I needed something that was completely flexible because she couldn't go to daycare, she couldn't go to like a nursery school, anything like that. So I just had to work around her. I found a family daycare mum that she went to for a couple of years, but because she's immunosuppressed as well, that all made it very, very difficult. Anyway, I survived. I don't know how I did it, but I did. I survived, the kids survived, and we sort of got to the point where the older 3 were finishing school. The younger one had about 3 years left to go, and I thought, what's now? You know, what's next for me? Because, you know, I'd lived paycheck to paycheck my entire life. I was in debt, and I just knew that at some point I wanted to retire in this life. So at some point, you know, I needed to make a drastic change. I mean, the stupid thing is that I'm on a 6-figure income in my 9 to 5. I'm a senior project manager. I've been in that job for over 15 years now, and I do like the team that I work with. I love that team. I've been with them for a long, long time, but I also knew that my boss was going to retire at some point, which would change the dynamics of the workplace, and also too, I just needed to make some more money. There was no way I could survive, or let alone retire on what I had. So I turned 50, had a great celebration. And it was during COVID, so none of my family were there, but actually that was a funny story. We were going to have 50 people over to a friend's house where we were having a lunch, and at the last minute the rules changed in the state that I live in, and you're only allowed to have 20 people. So in the end we went to a restaurant where you had to stand up, which it was a very funny day now I look back at it. But I just knew I'd enjoyed that weekend, and then I knew I had to put my head down, and that was it. My life had to change if I wanted to ever have some form of enjoyment, retirement, etc. And luckily I was sort of, you know, as you do, the aimless scroll on the internet, and I did come across another mother who had started digital marketing. And I reached out to her, and I sat on the fence for about 6 months, pretty skeptical, like as if, you know, how can this happen sort of thing. And just mute that, I don't know why that's gone off. So I sat on the fence for about 6 months, just watching different accounts and sort of seeing, you know, could I do this? And then I just decided to jump in, because the thing is, if you don't start, then you'll never know. So I invested the little savings that I had, which was massive for me to do. And I joined that course, and I was in it for 3 months, and I learned a huge amount, and I didn't make any money for 3 months. And that's okay. Now I look back, I was really bummed at the time, but now I look back and think, well, of course you didn't, because you were just starting out, you were just learning a new skill. Very, very, very small percent of people would go in and hit the ground from, day 1, day 2, whatever, and, start making heaps of money. So at the 3-month mark, it was coming up to Christmas, and there was another program starting. I had a little bit of shiny object syndrome. It was on sale. It was a New Year's sale, and I thought, right, that's it. I'm going to see. So I joined another program, and it was I think $1,600 USD, and I borrowed the money, and the rest is history. I literally made money from the first day, because I'd already sort of built up a bit of a following, and I'd followed the right steps, and I was on the right path. So I have gone on, that was 2 years ago, it's coming up 2 years now, and I have gone on to make over 6 figures in this business. I have changed my direction a little bit. I did coaching of students as well for over a year, which was incredible after I'd gained some experience. And now I have my own coaching mentorship, and I lean quite a lot into the digital and affiliate marketing space. So it's all basically done. I use one platform. I do have a TikTok account, but I don't really post on there anymore. I don't post on there anymore. I still have the original account. And I used to have a Facebook account, which I lost. It got hacked, which was unfortunate. So I run my business off this Instagram account. It's incredible. The thing I love the most is watching people's transformations. So people come to you that are just broke, they're desperate for a change in their life. Not only that they want to make money, because let's face it, we all go into this because we want to make money, but more so as well because they, they're just desperate to just have a different life, and desperate to get out of that, 9 to 5 or whatever the job, that could be shift work, whatever they're doing, just desperate to be able to work for themselves and call their own shots. Hello to everyone that's joined. So just tell me if you have just joined, send me a wave, and let me know where you're from. I'd love to hear where you're from and whether you're actually in the digital marketing space or not. Also, if you have any questions, drop the questions below. Excuse me, I've got an itchy throat. Hang on. Oh, sorry, something in my throat. And as I said, so my life has changed dramatically. Is it a lot? Yeah, it is a lot, because I have still kept my traditional 9 to 5, although I have reduced to part-time, and I have now at the moment taken extended leave. Excuse me. Taking extended leave, just sort of in this building phase of my business. I'm holding a few masterminds, and I want to do some different things, so I just needed the time to develop that a little bit further. It's busy, but you know what? The upside of it is it's completely life-changing, and it is an opportunity. If you show up every day, it's an opportunity to get out of the spot that you're in right now. And everyone's spot that you're in is different to each other, but it definitely is that opportunity. I started with 0 followers. I started a brand new Instagram account, a brand new TikTok account. As I said, I don't post on TikTok anymore, and I show up and I post consistently every single day, whether it be a reel or a story, every single day. And we teach you how to do that. We teach you how to grow those accounts, what will work and what won't work. And it's like anything in life, you've got to invest in something to see the benefits of it, just to be rewarded for that. So I absolutely love it. It's completely changed my life. I've been able to travel overseas. This time last year, I was actually in Dubai for a marketing mastermind, which was incredible. And then in the middle of this year, just gone, I traveled overseas to Europe and the United Kingdom. That was for a family wedding, and also to mastermind with a couple of other marketing friends as well, which was absolutely incredible to do that as well. So it gives you and brings you so many different opportunities. I have friends now all over the world. that I connect with most days. Technology is incredible. We know WhatsApp, Slack, Zoom, all of those sorts of things. We use all of those sort of apps. And as I said, it's really about telling your story. And even if you think, well, I don't have a story, I heard someone say on another Zoom this morning, was that, well, I haven't made any money, so how can I show my transformation story? And this person had a great idea, which I thought was brilliant. Well, he started his account by saying basically that he was broke, that he wanted to change his life, and that he wanted to, just change everything about what he was doing. And he did that by documenting his journey, just telling people that this is where he was going to start, this is what he was planning to do, and then keeping on updating his journey. And that guy's gone on to make millions. So it's absolutely incredible. Hey, Sarah, my friend Sarah's just joined, another gorgeous Aussie. I'm just talking here about my journey. There's so many different ways that you can go within this industry. I know people who are in the mindset manifestation sort of area. There's another girl that I know that who had previous eating disorders, and she now teaches women how to overcome those and to then get your body back in a healthy state to then go on to be able to conceive, to have children. And she's got something like over 75 babies have been born from people that have invested in her program, which was just incredible. What else? There's another great friend of mine who has been in 2 domestic violence relationships, very sadly, and she finally saw the light and got out, and now she teaches survivors of those situations life skills and how to adapt and overcome and how to change your life to be in a better spot. So there's so many different ways. You don't just have to buy a course to sell a course, which is a lot goes on in this space. So a lot of people, you buy that course and you can definitely go on and sell it. So whilst you're building your skills in your particular area, you can do that. You can go on and you can promote and resell those courses. But you can also take the skills. So if you're already in a traditional business and you want to bring it into the online space more so, you can learn all of those skills in programs, and then that will help you then to develop your online strategy for your traditional business. So there's so many different ways, and I mean, what does Forbes say? It's going to be worth billions and billions of dollars in all the coming years. So it's definitely a space to get into now. I mean, I have seen it change so much since I've been in it in the last 2 years. Incredibly, absolutely incredibly. And it's a social platform, so be social, be on these platforms, and that's what they want you to do. So as I said, you can look into yourself, you can come across any different idea that you have, or something that you're passionate about, and you can put that out there, get these skills, and then you learn those skills. Sorry, now I'm lost for my words. Those skills that you can use those then to develop an online strategy for anything that you've got out there. So that is my story in a nutshell. I am, as I said, on extended leave now and really doubling down in my business. I absolutely love it. It afforded me so many new opportunities. It's incredible, and it's worldwide. So don't think just wherever you are. It's I'm in Australia, but it is worldwide, and I have so many people in all little pockets of the world. So, does anybody have any questions? If there's any questions, do so, drop them below, or if you want to send me a DM, that's okay. Just make sure you're following me, because I'm able to respond to you. But I will come back and see you again tomorrow. I've been coming on live roughly around this time every day. As I said, I just missed the last 2 days with a few bits and bops on. But definitely reach out to me. I would love to help you in this space. It's absolutely incredible, and it's life-changing, absolutely life-changing. So I will go. I won't rabble on anymore, and I will chat with you again tomorrow. Have a great day, guys. Bye.